Hey there, everyone. Welcome back. Hope everyone had a good holiday season there. I know I had a pretty good abbreviated holiday break, but I wanted to dive back into it with some Foundation Standard. And today's deck is a little different. It's a deck that actually wins other than dealing damage or milling your opponent, but instead just outright has your opponent lose the game based on the type of permanence they have. So this deck is the GRIXIS Pact Offering deck. It was a deck that I was actually around during the Eldritch Moon Standard, using cards from Demonic Pact, which was originally printed in Magic Origins, and then the Eldritch Moon card, Harmless Offering. However, this card was reprinted in Foundations, so it's a good way for your opponents to gain control of some cards that you have that you can get the most use out of, and then leave them to clean up the mess by losing the game with the options that are left over for them. So, like I said, it has alternate ways of winning. You can use this Greed's Gambit enchantment, which was from the big score. When it enters, you can draw 3 cards, gain 6 life, and put 3 bat creature tokens onto the battlefield. But then at the beginning of your end step, you have to discard a card, lose 2 life, and sacrifice a creature. And when Greed's Gambit leaves the battlefield, you have to discard 3 cards, lose 6 life, and sacrifice 3 creatures. So the idea is to cast it, get the benefit from it, but then have your opponent gain control over it for the rest of the game, so they have to deal with the bad side of it. We also have Archfiend of the Dross, which enters with foil oil counters, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you have to remove an oil counter, and if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game. However, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, its controller loses 2 life. So this is a good blocker, but it's also really good for attacking and putting some heavy damage on your opponents. And then right as it's about to get down to its last oil counter, you just give the control of this creature to your opponent. And the way we do that is through Harmless Offering and Coveted Falcon. Coveted Falcon's a pretty nice disguise creature that when you turn it face up, you have your opponent gain control of any number of permanents you control, and then you get to draw a card for each one they gain control that way. And then we have ways to get rid of enchantments that we control if we happen to get into a bind. Mainly with the Demonic Pact, we can use Torch the Tower to and bargain it to have it deal 3 damage to a permanent. But since you bargain it, you can sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token, letting you get rid of Demonic Pact if it's still under your control just before the lose the game clause comes into effect. We also have an Unable to Scream. This is pretty good for putting on your opponent's creatures, but if by chance you're going to end up having control of the Archfiend of the Dross, and you still have 1 oil counter on it, you could just put the Unable to Scream on it, so the ability doesn't trigger and you don't lose the game. We also have ways to make tokens with Phantom Interference and Deduce with the clue tokens. And then we have a little bit of early interaction with Pyroclasm, where it can just kind of keep you in the game, clear the board a little bit from those super early aggro decks by having it deal 2 damage to each creature. So it's a different deck to play. It can be pretty nasty as far as how mean it is making your opponents gain control of those permanents that make them lose the game. But hey, that's the way this deck works. So it's pretty fun to play once you're able to get a win that way. The deck does run 26 land, and it's pretty diverse for the mana base, and lets us cast everything we have there. So that's the deck. Let's go ahead and hop on the ladder and see if we can pretty much steal some wins with some of these crazy things we have here. Okay, so we are on the play. Yeah, we can keep this. All right. Now we'll just go past there. Depending on what we draw, we'll play the Fabled Passage to go get ourselves a swamp. I'm not going to play the Greed's Gambit just yet. I kind of want a little bit more mana. They're playing like a ramp deck. Oh yeah, Abzan control ramp. Go ahead and sack this to draw a card. Alright, there we go. Let's see. And I'll go ahead. Just go ahead and pass there.
We can save everyone. Ready arms!
All right.
To the skies!
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just go after Elspeth. We'll probably block with their flying soldier, but they'll take a couple points from that. And I think I'll hold off for now on anything else. Next turn we'll go with the GRIXIS Gambit, and then get the benefits from it, and then give it back to him, where they have to start sacking creatures and discarding cards. Takes 7 mana to pull that off, so we're just 1 away. Bummer. That's fine though. It's good better they use it on that than the GRIXIS Gambit when we have it.
You shine bright, hero.
Alrighty. No blocks there. That's gonna cost him. Oh wait, no, they'll be able to generate a token. Never mind.
We fight together.
Okay. That looks like we can pull it off again. Yeah. Okay. And I think we'll just go ahead and lock down their Overlord of the Haunwoods.
Ready arms!
Okay. Alright, let's go after Elspeth here. We'll finish her off with the
Outlast you.
torch the tower.
The sun always rises again.
And we'll pass. Let's see here. What do they have? Just one? Yeah, we'll go ahead and counter that. And then we'll go ahead. Nice. We'll take that win. Okay. Interesting hand. I'll go ahead and keep it. We have the pieces for the wind. For the win, we just need a little bit of interaction early on here. Go get a swamp. Okay. Just need a red mana source, we'll be okay. What does this do? Maybe you draw your second card each turn. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And then when Gixian Puppeteer dies, return another target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Archfiend of the Dross. Yeah, we'll definitely take action here. We'll go get a mountain. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do Train of the Dross, and we'll do Unable to Scream on the Puppeteer. I'll go ahead and block. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and... It's pretty tempting. I'm just gonna... Well... Yeah, I think we need to do this. We'll do a Pyroclasm. And then, we'll do a Demonic Pact. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that guy out. Can't quite do this 2-card combo yet, so we'll just go ahead and pass. Let's go with this 4. Okay. We'll go ahead and have him take the GRIXIS Gambit. We'll just discard those lands. Oh, nice. I'll lose 4. Draw 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and send this over to them. And then, yeah. Looks like they saw it coming. Alrighty, so we be on the play here. Yeah, we can keep this. We'll keep that as well. Okay. Go ahead and pass there. The Rabbits deck. This might be over quickly. We might not be able to set up in time. These decks are really fast. Go ahead and deduce. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and do the Coveted, or the face down disguised version of the Coveted Falcon. Okay. They have a token, we're in trouble. Let's see. Go ahead and pass there. Ah. No blocks. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. To save our creature, I'm gonna have to turn it face up. Yeah, I'll give him that. And then we'll go ahead and wipe the board. Let's see here. No attacks. Oh, that'll probably do it. Got a block there, but the 3's gonna trample over. Thinking I probably should have played the GRIXIS Gambit earlier, even though I would have lost some stuff, but that would have stopped the bleeding a little bit. Okay. Yeah, we can keep this. Boros aggro. This might be over quick. We'll go ahead and play the disguised creature. Well, they've got us in a pretty good position here. Let's go ahead and go ahead and play a GRIXIS Gambit. Nice. Okay. No attacks. we have to discard a card. We got enough Demonic Pacts to last us a while. Sack a creature. We're gonna exile our... Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and block there. We'll take 6. At least. Okay. Oh boy. Yep, that's just too fast for us. They got us in that one. Bummer. Okay, so we're on the play. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, we can keep this. I'll keep that. Give us some card draw. Go ahead and pass there. Looks like maybe a domain deck. We'll go ahead and draw our own card here. I think we'll go ahead and... Yeah, we'll cast the Falcon face down. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and attack. I'm going to do the GRIXIS Gambit. Nice. We got to discard a card. Ditch that. Sack a creature. Okay, let's go ahead and go ahead and attack here. I think we'll go ahead and flip this. And I think we're good. Yeah, it's fine. They're going to suffer the consequences for that. Sweet. Wow, we were able to get that win, break our losing streak. Okay, so that was the GRIXIS Pact offering deck. Did okay about the way it went in testing when I was learning how to play it. It's about a 50-50 split as far as the number of games you're going to win. Just if you're able to just survive the early onslaught, you'll be in a good spot where you're able to make them gain control of the game-winning card conditions, win conditions, and have them lose the game. The other thing too is usually to get the maximum effect out of GRIXIS Gambit is to cast it and have a way to give your opponent control of it on the same turn. But certain game situations are going to require you to play it right away without having a way to send it over to your opponent right away. So you can afford to cast it, And then at the beginning of your end step, you can discard a card, lose 2 life, and sack a creature, and not really feel the ill effects of it too badly. And then next turn, be able to use the Coveted Falcon or the Harmless Offering to send it over to him. And of course, worst case scenario, your opponents have to destroy it to have it stop bugging them, and they'll end up paying the ultimate price by losing 6 life, discarding 3 cards, and sacrificing 3 creatures. So there's an upside to having the Greed's Gambit. Pretty clever use of this card, considering it didn't seem too great when it first came out in the big score. But yeah, this is a pretty fun deck if you're just looking for different ways to play the Magic and different ways to win other than milling your opponent or dealing damage in the traditional way of bringing their life down to 0. But I'll leave a link to the deck list in the video description if you want to check it out. Pretty fun deck to play. It's it's just a throwback to the old days of Eldritch Moon Standard, but with a lot more choices to use this time. So it's pretty fun for a GRIXIS deck. But anyway, that'll do it for me today. I'll be back again soon with some more Foundation Standard. But until then, everybody, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.